The same names you call them, the same name they used to call others, and tomorrow they'll call you. The same man who paid dowry, the same man brings her back home. Because he's not used to work and earn money by working hard. Hello, good afternoon, good morning, wherever time you're watching us from. This is your one and only host, Martha Soipan, and welcome back again for another amazing and interesting topic. And today, I just want us to talk about parenting. We have lost our basic. We have lost our roles. We are losing our kids. Our kids are becoming something else. Let's compare how we are raising our kids and how we were raised by our so-called parents and also our grandparents. We've become so workaholic that we forget that we have kids waiting for us. They need our mentorship. They need us to talk to them. Let me ask you a question, even before I continue. You are there and you're a father. When was the last time you sat down with your daughter or your son? When was the last time you came home and asked your daughter, my daughter, you're now at teenage. How many people are approaching you? What are you experiencing? I'm talking to the fathers. We have just become fathers in the name of fathers, but our actions are not fatherly. Now let me come back to myself as a mother. You who is a mother, you gave birth to that child. You carried her in your womb for 9 months. You raised her. Today, at the age of 2 or 3 years, you're back to work. You have employed a house manager. And the last thing you've even thought of checking is my daughter or my son. Does she has a mark? Is she still the same child I left 2 or 3 days ago? She or he has grown up today. Have you ever sat down and asked your daughter, how is school? How is your relationship with our house manager? What are you experiencing? Can we sit down and have a talk like mother and daughter or mother and son? Whatever a house manager is putting for you to watch, is it good? Have you ever thought of yourself? What is always going on when you're not around, on your absence? Even when parents come home, me and my husband, or you and your husband, what are the things that nowadays we are doing in front of our kids that have led our kids to be so exposed at a tender age? And then when tomorrow something happens, you will be the first to either accuse our house managers, the society, the people around you, yet you don't look at yourself. I want to talk to that child or that parent that anytime you want to discipline your child, you call them names. The same names you call them, the same name they used to call others, and tomorrow they'll call you. Ask yourself today, are you bringing up that child the way yourself were brought up? I recall very well when my grandmother raised me up, I was taught how to sit properly. I was taught how to put my legs together. I was taught how to cook at a very tender age. I was taught how to wash my clothes, my inner clothes at a tender age. Today, a 13 teenage girl cannot even cook tea. Not even tea, cannot even boil an egg. Why? We've pampered our kids so much. And what are the results of pampering our kids? Let's come to the results. They grow up. They get married. They're paid their dowry. But what happens next? The same man who paid dowry, the same man brings her back home. Who is going to be mocked? Who is going to be ashamed? It is not her, it is you. Because you lost your duty. You never performed your duty in raising that child, in raising also that man. You raised a man by pampering him, by giving him everything that he wants, by always telling him, take my car, go for shopping, take my Visa card, go withdraw whatever amount you have. So when he grows up, even if he went to school, even if he graduated, he can never be employed. Why? Because he's not used to work and earn money by working hard. He's used to be given. So he becomes a mama's boy. He becomes a daddy's girl. And when they get into marriage, marriage cannot work. Why? Because he's lazy. He cannot work. He cannot support his family. So what happened? The wife walked away. Why? Because even when God created us, a man was meant to be the head of the family. And there is no way I'll allow myself as a woman to work hard and a man waits for me to come and feed him. No, he's not lame, he's just lazy. When you try to dig the laziness where it's coming from the bringing up. Why? Because you've brought your son up, always teaching him he can have everything he wants. So if you're there as a parent, it's never too late. You can reach me out and we can sort things out. Also, if you are there as a son or a daughter and you feel you want to come back home and you're not ready, or you have that fear of coming back home because of what you did, you detached yourself, you can also reach me on the numbers on your screen or also on an email. It's never too late. Let's rebuild our generation. Let's bring back our families together. Let's work hard and bring peace in our families, with our children and our parents. Until next time, shalom.